Welcome everybody to What's Up Bolts. I apologize for the little bit of delay, but let's get started today with the 2025 schedule released already for the Chargers. 5 primetime games, 1 game in Brazil, 1 game in Canton, 2 in Florida, 1 in New York. I mean, we're just it's going to be all over the place this year for the Chargers. They're going to be flying the most miles out of anybody. I think I did the math. And math is not really a strong suit sometimes on Compas on the beat, but I think I did the math right, and I think they are 27,000 more than the Bengals, who are the lowest. The Bengals are only traveling 8,000 miles. 8,000 is basically to Brazil and back for the Chargers, so definitely something interesting right there. Chargers fan is already getting us started. He said the schedule is so fire. A lot of excitement. Definitely, you start off with 3 divisional games, one on YouTube, the other one on Monday Night Football, and then the last one on it's a regular Sunday game with the Denver Broncos. So definitely you're starting off hot. You end the season in Murderer's Row. Philadelphia Eagles. I think it's the Chiefs after that, and then the Cowboys, and then the Texans, and then you end in Denver. So definitely a crazy schedule, to say the least. But yeah, we're gonna do some fun stuff here today. I am gonna show Dan the schedule released by the Chargers. You guys know last year, showed it to him. He didn't know what way was up, didn't know half of the stuff that was going on, but it'll be funny. You guys know that that Dan always brings good laughs. And the funny part is that we are going to have a surprise for Dan. Dan is a guy that loves surprise. He loves them. He tells me, Fernando, give me more surprises. I'm like, Dan, are you sure? He loves winning. So I'm definitely going to give him something fun. And let's see if he enjoys the surprise that I'm going to give him. Let's get him in here right now.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Dan.
Oh, wow. He's back. He's back. Golden Star. Sir Jeffrey Miller. How are you? Wow. I'm starstruck today.
Wow. I am fantastic now.
My day has been made. Maybe my year. I don't know. We're still into 2025 barely, but this is amazing.
Dan, you know what's funny? I texted Jeff and I'm like, hey, the schedule release is coming out. I'm like, how would you feel about jumping on and watching it with us? And he goes, well, I can't give you any analysis. I was like, I don't need the analysis. I want you to watch the reaction. But Jeff, how have you been? Thank you so much for helping me surprise Dan. Sorry about the delay, but
sorry about that. I got out of practice late, so I apologize.
All right. No, you got to get that work in, buddy.
I know.
Jeff, how have you been?
I'm phenomenal. I'm doing great. This thing came out at 5 and I barely paid attention. So I'm doing fantastic.
I envy you, sir, because I can only imagine how stupid it is. I saw the account tweeted out some stupid thing about Pop-Tarts again, and I'm like, we're just an unserious ball club at this point. Like, what are we doing?
So I saw the schedule, but that's it. I have not seen anything more. So
all right. Well, let me cue it up and let me get that ready. Jeff, you are missed. It's been a while since we've seen you. Hope you are doing great. You are the man, the myth, the legend.
I'm doing phenomenal. Thank you. Yes, I miss you guys.
The legend. We love
all right.
you.
Let us get to it.
Have you guys seen it?
No, I haven't seen it. I already hate it. Who cares about Minecraft? This game is stupid. I hate this. This is so stupid. They couldn't have done Mario instead. I at least like Mario. This is so dumb.
So they're doing like frat houses.
This is so stupid.
Oh, okay.
What
That's actually,
order is it in?
they're basically saying that the Raiders are a shit house.
This is so dumb. Then they're going around with Broncos. 35 donkeys. This is stupid. We're just an unserious. Why are they talking about Daniel Jones or something like that? It said up there.
He's He's gonna be the Colts quarterback.
Oh, I forgot he's there. I thought this was supposed to be a ghost. Who's the ghost?
Saquon Barkley going back to the Giants.
This is stupid. This is what I'm talking about, though. Like, if I need to get a translation on what half of this shit means, it's idiotic. It's stupid.
That's the Miami Dolphins. They're on.
We'll give it away to Dan
Tyreek
Marino.
Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, is that him? Like saying I'm over it?
I don't know. Let's just hope.
Oh, he's going overboard. He's going overboard. Like they're probably going to fire him after this year.
That is
Andrew Luck. That's the quarterback battle. Daniel Jones.
This is so stupid. This is the dumbest. This is dumber than last year.
Justin Jefferson. The Vikings. Kevin O'Connell.
How do I know what week we're playing people? What is this?
Well, they haven't started that yet.
This is there it is. It says at the bottom at Titans week 9. What did they put for the Titans?
Oh, there you go. Okay, so they put it way too small.
Steelers week 10. Wow, this is stupid. This is so dumb. Contend, rebuild. Oh, so they've been reading Hilberto's pieces. This is so dumb, dude. This is so stupid. Like Minecraft the movie sucked. Minecraft the game sucks. This
Travis
is so
Hunter.
dumb. Yeah, I can see the name. I can read. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
That's my dog, and they put him in a stupid.
Oh, the
pixel.
bye week. The bye week. Oh, those are the names of his guinea pigs or whatever.
Yes, pigs.
Yeah, guinea pigs. Or
I'm surprised Harbaugh didn't say, "Don't get me in this shit. I don't want to be in it. Not even my." What is this, dude?
Pete Carroll without a shirt. The tuck.
What
rule.
is this? This is so stupid. Oh, now we're terrorists. We're blowing things up. Okay.
Okay.
That's not me. They did that.
Save our tush push.
This is dumb.
Cooper DeJean, Reed Blanket. The only two whites on the team, I guess.
Everybody else is green now. I don't know.
Oh, there's Mahomes.
Are any other schedule releases this stupid? Like, that's my question.
Oh, they all are like really. Oh, let me show you guys the Steelers right now.
Like,
You're not-
what is like this to me is just, I don't care. I don't care for it. Like congrats. You hyped up some idiot who goes through TikTok all day. Like, great. I guess you have a new fan through TikTok. Who was on the wanted poster? Someone get a DUI or something? What's going on over there?
The Broncos last game.
Oh, Broncos
Yeah.
last game again?
Yeah.
I think the Chargers play 38 games I've counted so far. Like, how long is this go? It just kept going and going.
Dude, but you see what I'm saying? Like, who knows what the hell's going on?
It's
This is so
It's almost
dumb.
5 minutes long.
This is
That's
so
To
dumb.
me, that's a little long. It's a little.
Especially for the audience they're trying to get, the stupid TikTokers and the Instagram reelers. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
what are
Jordan
we
Schultz
talking
and
about?
Rap Sheet fighting.
Wow. Okay. Great. What is it? Special thank you for the Minecraft.
Aaron
community.
Rodgers against retirement.
Oh, I didn't even see. Okay. Oh, this is the end credit. Okay, I guess. This is so.
By the
bad.
way, Dan, I don't know if you know this. The Chiefs landed 7 primetime games.
That's great. Grand. Who cares? Was their release just as bad as that or no? Because
I
that
don't
was
know. But
stupid.
look at the Steelers. You guys are gonna like lose it with the Steelers.
Were any of them good? Is the real question.
We couldn't resist the call of the watch.
So that's why we're in the woods of southwestern PA to kill some time.
We just got an anonymous tip on our
Who are
Discord
those two?
watching them woods.
And when the Squatchies call, we answer.
So
Are
follow
they
along
players?
to our goal of Sacking Sasquatch.
At Wisconsin, we're the Badger Bros. Now we're still trying to find the unknown. We are
Sacking Sasquatch.
My God.
Being Steelers, we know a thing or two about hard work.
We've been tracking Sasquatch since our Wisconsin days.
We've heard it, we've smelled it. I fear
Is
one
this not $1 billion
night, but
industry?
we've never
What
been able to
is
capture it on
this?
film. Tonight, that all changes.
Get this off the screen. I can't do this shit
Oh,
anymore.
bro, I was
Who
saying
else
that
do we
for
have
the
to go
Ireland
through?
game.
This is
Bro,
so
don't worry, you look
stupid.
good, dog.
This is that's just kind of dumb. That's like, wow.
It's not even witty. It's not entertaining. I thought the Minecraft one was just as stupid, by the way. Not entertaining at all. Who else do you have? What else do you have on here that we can
Okay,
think?
I'm gonna get one that I think will
Like,
actually.
That was going to be hard to watch.
Can we not do some cinematic? At least make it in art. But there's no art. It's just pixels
Oh,
walking around.
guys-
What are we doing?
You guys think that this one was long? Watch 10 minutes for the Buccaneers.
Oh,
Are
my
you
God.
kidding me?
No, that's no.
Okay, this might be good. This might be good. Look who's on.
Dress up after games. He would come to the podium, and you didn't know what he was going to do. But he would come to the podium. He was wearing these necklaces,
What are we
sunglasses.
doing?
He was acting like Deshaun Jackson. Well, let me tell you, New York City, all you people in the Big Apple, say what you want. The Buccaneers are coming. And Fitzmagic, Brady, Brad Johnson, Doug Williams, the history of quarterbacks in Tampa Bay. Wait till you see Mayfield. Wait till you see the real Baker Mayfield. Let's go, Bucks.
Wait, that was the whole thing?
No. He goes through the whole, like, he takes out stuff out of the box,
Wow,
and each
goes on for
one
10
had a
minutes?
game. Yeah, it had like.
Well,
a
at least
game and
that's
stuff.
at least they used a little bit of history. You know, he's kind of entertaining.
10
but I'm
minutes?
like, yeah, it's too much. I don't know what you think, Jeff. I don't know what's happening to these Super Bowl winning head coaches. One's controlled by someone who can barely drive. This guy just whores himself around on media now. Like, I don't know what's going on with these people, dude. Can we not just be like Bear Bryant and die 2 weeks after our last game? What's going on, dude? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Angie said, Ange said, my 8-year-old grandson who loves Minecraft is gonna have to explain this to me.
Exactly, Angie. Thank you. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I have no idea what this is. All I want, Jeff, I don't know if this is too much to ask, a little post that just puts it week through week. That's all I need. I don't need all this crap, dude. It's too much. What are we doing?
It's it's a little it's not really something I'm into either, but
There you go, Dan. That's what I did for you.
There you go. I like this.
Look at that.
That Nashville game, I think I'm going to try and make. I don't care. Come hell or high water. I
Oh,
think I might try and
boy.
make that one.
That
That-
would be a big development.
That or Dallas, I feel like would be sick. Sick. Be out in Texas. Oh, that'd be a lot of fun.
You in Nashville, baby. That's
Oh, even if I'm there for a day, I probably wouldn't sleep. I just drink, eat, go listen to live music. It'd be the best, dude. I love it. I love it. Oh, what else do you have? Is there another video? Is there one video that's good and like to the point?
I don't know because it just came out. So I saw Rap Sheet kind of like crap on some. He crapped on the Steelers one. I've seen
Look what Alex said. That's actually funny. I'd rather watch the tape of the ring than that. I agree with you. Let the little Japanese girl or whoever come out of the TV screen and kill me. I can't stand this stuff.
there wasn't really much else. Everybody's just saying that the Chiefs got 7 primetime games. Let's see. No, that's it. Nobody's really said anything about the videos. I mean, everybody.
Uncle Jam, I stay doing this, especially when they do. You know, this is where I get pissed because the NFL, all this does when they do these stupid little things is piss off real fans. This isn't for the faint of heart. This isn't for, the people who just, hop from team to team. What is this now? Let me see.
Everybody's saying the Buffalo Bills one's pretty good.
All right.
Yeah, Bean, what's up? I'm a little busy here.
What's up, dude? Real quick, schedule release video. You got
I
anything?
hate that guy.
Just use AI.
Trades with the Chiefs, loses to them in the
See what I can
playoffs.
do.
But
Yeah, that'll be easy. I mean, just use AI.
AI.
Yeah, that'll be easy. Just use AI.
I can't believe a general manager would lend himself to this. This is so stupid. Not my general manager.
AI, thanks for doing this today.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I here?
Oh, that's hilarious.
We do want
Okay.
you to reveal the Buffalo
Why am
Bills
I-
2025 schedule.
This is
Buffalo
so good.
Bills. Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, Josh actually
John
sent us
Allen?
to shoot with you.
Josh Allen.
Wow. MVP, Josh Allen. That's something for me to brag about.
He said he wanted to use AI.
Use AI or the real AI?
You're the only AI I know, dude.
Okay,
What was
so
his
we got the
nickname?
real
The
deal.
answer? Or no,
Let's
that's
do it then. Here's the schedule.
I like this. I
That
like
was
this.
the 2025 Buffalo Bills
I like
schedule
this.
presented by the answer, Allen Iverson.
Answer. That was
One
his
last
name.
thing. Can I get a go Bills?
Go Josh Allen.
Where's he from or what?
I think he's in. Oh, I can't remember
That's
if he's an Eagles
beautiful.
fan
That's
or
beautiful. That's to the point.
Oh.
Witty, funny, to the point. What did you think, Jeff?
No, that's funny. Like that's funny.
A minute and 45 seconds.
That was
that's,
beautiful.
Yeah. See,
I just wish they could have zoomed into the schedule. Other than that, that's my only complaint. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I wouldn't be against like the Chargers could do. Why they can't do something like Snoop Dogg or somebody?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Do something that I mean, we get it. Like they're really smart and clever, but it's like haven't they done that kind of? I don't know.
You
It's
remember
like,
what was it last year? Anime or whatever. Like, what are we? We've
Dan,
seen
is this? Did you already go through this comment?
Why is that?
Why is our media still talking smack after the team got embarrassed so badly in the last 2 playoff games? Got to stop
media?
tempting the football
media?
gods, like their social media team.
Oh, ours, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I don't get it either. That's Chasing Ghosts. Thank you for bringing that up, and thank you for clarifying for Al. That's what I'm talking about. Like when you're a serious football club, it's all football. No one gives a shit about the clicks, the likes. You know how you get attention. Everybody, stay with me. You know how you get attention and traction or whatever. Stay with me. Crazy concept. Win fucking football games. That's what you got to do. Now, as crazy as that sounds, that's all you need. You don't need people on Hinge getting asked questions or doing this or that. You don't need a stupid video where people need it broken down and analyzed. Just win fucking football games. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. It's not crazy. It's not, abstract. It's a joke. What are we doing? What are we doing? These stupid videos every year, Jeff. Every year. Why?
That's their thing, man. That's
Let's cut that department out, make some salary cap, and put it towards players. I'm an asshole. I'm just kidding. I'm an asshole.
Jeff, was that everything you were hoping it would be?
I have to be honest. I don't even know Minecraft. I don't know.
I mean, my brother, not the video.
Yeah. I mean, it was what we were literally 2 seconds in, and he already announced that he hated it. That was like that made the whole thing.
Stupid.
I will admit.
Oh wow, the Rams. The Rams actually went pretty big with theirs. Well, no, I mean they got a big person to do.
I thought it was to be Chris Shula's assistant coach. It was not, but it is to announce the 2025 Rams schedule. So here we go.
I like her.
Houston comes to SoFi Stadium, and this time it's not for a Beyonce concert. Hopefully the Rams Texas hold them to 0 points. Beyonce, I would like 1 ticket, please.
Oh, God. Come on.
Media left lots laughing this week with local Tennessee residents playing a guessing game. Let's take a look.
The Flamin' Hot Teas?
Is that the team from Houston?
No. I got it.
That was the best one. That was the best
So
one.
close. Like 1 yard away from a touchdown as time expires to win the Super Bowl close. And now to field reporter Jared Verse for his feelings on Philadelphia.
That's
If I were to guess, the fielding is mutual. Thanks, Jared. The Colts mascot Blue, half man, half horse, full scary, has been suspended after taking a youth flag football game too seriously. However, the player personnel department liked what they saw and has invited Blue to training camp to help on special teams.
That's funny.
So basically, Jeff, she's like a Disney Channel star, and she's married to Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
And
Oh my God, wow.
yeah, so she was asked on a show or something what she thought about the Rams, And she goes, look, why can't we draft a middle linebacker to save our lives? Do they not understand to stop Saquon Barkley, you need middle linebackers? Defensive, and she starts like saying defensive tackles are weak too. They're good at pass rushing, but they're not good at stopping the run. She was breaking it all down.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wow, they went with her. That's pretty
better
cool.
than some of Hilberto's heroes on ESPN. It's kind of weird. You know what I mean? How that works out. You know, I hate to say it, Rams won the battle for LA on that one. I'll tell you right now. If I was an individual neutral fan and I had to pick a team based on the schedule releases, the Rams did a better job. Classy, witty. Let's move on with our lives. There you go.
And the thing about that is, where we're at. I mean, you have a lot to access to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So these two teams should be really good at this.
Yeah.
I would just like to see the Chargers do something different. Like,
well, yeah, they've done cartoon. Like you've had a bunch of celebrities
now, and they can do that great, and everyone knows it's great. But I don't know. I'd like to see
creativity.
Something else.
Something. You're telling me you can't find either a Hollywood star or somebody who's a Charger fan, or hell, they'll sell their souls. Just pay them to wear something and make something creative and funny and witty. Like, what are we? Again, it's just, it feels like it's geared towards the kids or weirdos or whatever who just don't understand. I don't get it. This is my defibrillator
handy for
this is the defibrillator right here, baby. Back on the Coke Zero.
Jeff, again, thank you for jumping on, and this is going to be a yearly tradition, by the way, Jeff.
Exactly.
I'm all for it. This is the most attention I've paid to anything in sports.
I envy you. I envy you.
Super Bowl?
What's that?
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Yes, I watched the first half, and I watched the first start of the third quarter. I'm like, okay, this is awful. I'm not going to watch anymore.
Oh,
why don't you ask Dan what he thought of it?
It was beautiful. I enjoyed every single moment, second, snap. It was. I wish, Jeff, just so you understand, I wish they would have just kept the beautiful goose egg. 0 points. I wish they would have kept the beautiful goose egg. That's the only thing that would have made it better. But they didn't.
I can understand that you were one of the few people outside of Philadelphia who really enjoyed it.
Oh, I was amped up.
By the way, Jeff. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, all I was going to say is that if I'm a fan of a team, like the Chargers ever made it to the Super Bowl, that's what I want to see. I don't want to see, let me, have a stroke halfway through the fourth quarter. I can't do it. The football gods might collect. I need them to blow them out. Just don't even leave any question.
Jeff, if you're still wondering, that kid that takes off his shirt in the fourth quarter, he's still at SoFi Stadium every single game.
They included him in a video recently. I thought of something. I don't remember what it was.
Dude, if Dan did the schedule release, he would just grab it and be like, the Charger playing the Chiefs on in Brazil on Monday Night Football.
I wouldn't even talk.
Whatever.
I would just
like win.
I wouldn't even talk.
Win.
Hold the piece of paper to the screen. Is that hard? Is that a hard concept?
So how old is that kid now? Is he getting to a point where it might be getting weird that he's still?
Well, dude, it's been weird.
I was about to say it's been weird. Yeah.
He's I don't know what, like 8, 9. I don't know. 8.
I don't know. I don't know.
Where's that kid for the video release? Get him out there to do the.
I don't think Dan would be happy with that.
Maybe that's better. At least I guess. I don't know.
It's so weird. Now grown men are trying to take off their shirts because they show the kid. Then they go pan over to men, and men are like taking off their shirts. I'm like, geez, I think we went away from like what in soccer they do, where they show beautiful women, and here we show children and men.
How dare you, sexist?
What are we doing?
Yeah, we don't need that. We do not need that.
I know that's what. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. I'm just saying.
Can we just show the super fans dressed up in costumes and move on with our lives? I don't understand it. It's just dumb.
And they have a bunch of super fans that are awesome. I mean,
that's another thing I hate. Why in the stadium do I need a show when there's a break from action? I don't need someone on a microphone screaming about some stupid thing, raffle, whatever. I don't need some DJ. I don't need any of this shit. As crazy as it sounds, I came to watch some goddamn football, and that's the only thing I want to see. I don't know if it's just me. Call me old-fashioned, but it's unbelievable.
Old-fashioned, grandpa.
It's unbelievable. The show's on the field.
Jeff, did you know Dan's a journalist?
Oh, I don't know if you know that. I got the shirt. I'm wearing the shirt today.
Journalism 101.
I'm a journalist.
And what does that mean? Like in what way? Like
I'm big brain. I'm a journalist.
It's like you're just claiming that's what you're just making the claim, or is there actually?
Oh, there's proof. I talked pre-draft.
No. We'll do that off camera.
Okay.
No, we're not gonna bring
using my deductive reasoning per my sources. Oh yeah,
No,
that's right. It's an inside joke. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
It's an inside joke from the Super Bowl. Yeah, you're right. I forgot. I was gonna go somewhere else with that, but that's right. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, you would be proud of me, Jeff. Actually.
Oh, by
Now
the
that I
way,
remember.
we saw Gary Klein at the airport when we arrived to New Orleans, and guess who was standing right next or a couple feet away from us? Chad Ochocinco, taking selfies, taking pictures with people. Like it was yeah, very interesting. But Jeff, we won't make it any longer. We appreciate you so much. We love you.
We love you, Jeff.
Soon.
Hey, I love you guys. Thanks for having me on. And there's let's do it again next year when
100%.
It'll be whatever they come up with. And
yeah, we'll get together soon though and go get something to eat, and you and Dan can have a beer.
100%. 100%.
See you later, Jeff. Thank you.
See you later, my guys. Take it easy.
All right.
Jeff.
There's our guy, Jeff Miller. We appreciate him so much.
Goat.
All right,
The
Dan.
goat.
Let us get into this schedule. Let's just basically dissect it for what that was a fun. That was
Fun
a fun
for you.
opening.
I have to watch this garbage and be like, what am I doing with my life? Like,
all right, let's start it off. Game one. So obviously the headline of this is Justin Herbert's road to redemption starts against Patrick Mahomes. Why do I say that? It was a tough playoff game for him. It wasn't all his fault. There was a lot of they stopped running the football. They the 4 interceptions. There was a bunch of stuff there that obviously led to the Chargers losing and having a first round exit. The road to redemption starts against Kansas City in Sao Paulo. And the reason why I put that is because it does. I mean, they want to build off of what they had last year in year one. You're going to have to go against the team that has won the AFC West for 9 straight years. Before that, 5 straight years, I think it was the Denver Broncos with Peyton Manning. And before that, the Chargers had dominated it during the era of LT. So right off the bat, it's in Brazil. It's going to be on YouTube. It's Chargers Chiefs. Dan, is that kind of? I mean, you might as well rip the Band-Aid off to start the season.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. I think it was smart for the team not to protect that as a real home game. Because I mean, like, you're basically at a neutral site. They're traveling just as far, if not maybe farther, because they're in Missouri. And they're going to be playing on a field that obviously they have no experience on, and obviously it's going to be grass. So maybe they sneak one out. You know what I mean? First game of the season, they might be hungover from the Super Bowl and everything else. You know, I have no problem with that one. I like that to start, kind of do something a little different by taking them all the way down there. So I have no problem with it. I think it's fine. Clearly, if Harbaugh thought, they needed the home field or whatever else, my God, Senor Mivmois, don't hype up these people. Don't hype them up. But I'm fine with it. I like that. That's kind of where I am. 12-5 thereabouts, but I mean, we'll see. I don't want to. Oh, this is true. Look what Jay said. I don't want to deal with buffering streams, LOL. And that's going to happen. My God, because they can't figure this out. But like I said, no, I'm not worried. I think it's a fine strategy. They're trying to take them out of their element in a different place. So it is what it is.
And there's already been complaints by a certain individual that Dan.
There you go. I like this too. Good thing we play the Chiefs week 1 so they can't find an excuse to suspend our guys. Oh, what did he say? Go back. My bad, I missed it.
I also heard those rumors. This doesn't come out till Wednesday. Yeah, we're definitely playing in Brazil.
Yeah. He didn't want to drop it before anybody else knew.
I also heard those rumors.
So I can skip this next question. Travis, do you know anything? All right. Should we take New Heights overseas?
I mean, I'll be there.
not to do a
Not
podcast.
to do a podcast.
Yeah, I'll be there playing
Pretty
football
busy. Yeah.
in the fucking heat.
I mean, we can still
I will
both
be
both be over there. I wanted to go last year when Philly played there. By the way, the field was atrocious last year.
Who gives a fuck? God, what a crybaby in the heat. Oh, yeah,
You
you're
know-
only playing in Missouri. I'm sure Missouri gets pretty damn hot.
I did my schedule release, way early predictions. Make sure you guys should go check it out on the Sporting.
Shout
Tribune.
out, shout out,
What
shout
I wrote
out.
is that this game is going to prepare the Chargers for what they face ahead. What do they face ahead? They go to Miami twice. It's going to be muggy. It's going to be nasty. It's not going to be good when they have to go over to Miami. Miami, I think, is in early October, and then early November is going all the way to Jacksonville. Two muggy places that are going to be nasty. Brazil's going to prepare you for something like that. So it's a good starting point for the Chargers. Obviously, I'm sure the Chargers are not happy that, oh, hey, you have to go to Canton. And first, you have to start training camp early because you're going to Canton. And then, oh, hey, after Canton, you have to go to Brazil a month later. And, oh, hey, you're going to to Florida twice. And it's not like you can stay out there because they're not back to back. And it's not like we can put the New York and the Miami back to back, so you could just stay out there and then go to the next location. So in that sense, the Chargers did get kind of screwed when it came to that, because last year they played Carolina and Pittsburgh back to back, and the Chargers were able to stay out there for the time being and spend a week out there and then go play against Pittsburgh. Here, there is no back to back like that, so they're basically gonna have to wait.
Thanks, Roger.
But it's like Dan. It's kind of like what you've said, Dan. No excuses, no bullshit. Like, go out there and just play football, and
There's
that's
no
what
time
Jim
to
Harbaugh's all
waste,
about.
yeah.
Jim's not gonna make any excuses about this. He's gonna say, "Let's go to Brazil. Let's go take care of business, and then we'll come back home and face what we have next, which is Monday night against the Raiders in Las Vegas." The Friday before that is Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez in Allegiant Stadium, and then that Monday night is the Chargers against the Raiders. Now, my only concern here is the field, the quality of the field. Are they going to tarp the field off? And because remember, high heels, all this stuff.
No Joker Hope. I didn't see what they did.
Is it interesting? Did in their release video about the Chargers? I'll go look it up. But Dan, week 2, Monday Night Football against the Raiders. Pete Carroll and
First time. And there's no love lost there.
Oh, you're gonna hate what Adam Hill just wrote.
What did he write?
Chargers should legitimately hang banners for winning schedule release day every year.
What a loser. That's so stupid. That's like hang banners. Yeah, fat lot of good that's going to do. Can we put Herbert and all these guys in the Hall of Fame because of social media? What
Okay.
are we talking about?
Back to going to the Raiders. What do you think of it's Pete Carroll versus what's it called? Pete
I'm not
Carroll
worried. I think while they will be more competitive, I don't think they're going to be very good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not worried about the Raiders. I think we should beat them twice. I think we should beat the Broncos twice. I think we'll trade with the Chiefs, but, that's something else. Maybe let's see.
Will be our 3 Super Bowl trophies. The first 2 while we were in Oakland, and our third while we were the Los Angeles Raiders.
Of the 3 teams that played in Los Angeles, how many have won a Super Bowl?
2 have. 1, not so much. Who wants to see the team room?
Wow. That fucking asshole right there probably wasn't even alive when they won that Super Bowl.
1983 was good.
What? God, they can kiss my ass, damn Raiders.
Thank you, Joker Hope, for that one. That was actually pretty funny to see. So they got
So
creative with it.
stupid. So, well, yeah, better, but
you know what they should do at halftime? Have the social media teams fight each other.
I like
It's
that.
kind of crap.
I like that. Dude, when was their last Super Bowl win?
In the early 80s, I believe.
Hey, sorry, when was the last Super Bowl win for the Raiders? Dude, Ronald Reagan was president. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? These guys have been mediocre longer than they've. What are we talking about? Those guys' grandkids haven't seen anything.
All right, so you already went the Broncos week 3. So this game is interesting.
We should start 3-0.
It's the first game. It's the first game that the Chargers do not have prime time. They're in regular. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, the Monday night game of the Chargers against the Raiders actually at 7 p.m. It starts at 7 p.m. because because there's a doubleheader Monday night game. So there's going to be another game, and I think then after it's the Chargers. Yeah, it's 7
it starts
p.m.
at 7. That's perfect.
7
That's perfect
p.m.
for me actually.
So
it'll have time.
It'll start at 7 p.m. So that basically means you guys are going to be up till about 10 o'clock, 11. So, so yeah, okay, Broncos. See, look, and I've said this on Compas. You guys have heard it. I am not a big believer in what the Denver Broncos are doing and going into this year. I think they're relying on a lot of players who have gotten hurt in the past. Dre Greenlaw, Ufanga, all these guys, some other guys. And I just don't know if they're going to be able to the offense is going to be able to replicate what they did last year. You have to remember, Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, a lot of these guys took teams by surprise. This year, everybody's going to be ready for them. Are you going to be able to replicate what you did last year and not take teams by surprise? So that's kind of my question when it comes to Sean Payton and his Broncos. So yeah, that's going to be a very interesting game against the Broncos. And then you get out of the division and you go to the Giants. Now,
dude, our first 3 games are divisional. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't realize that. Damn.
If you start off 3-0, you're 3-0 in the division, and
we should start off 3-0.
And then you play your last division. Oh no, the next one you don't play until November. So you basically play all 3 divisional games in the last 3 weeks of the season. You do 3 and 3. Yeah. 3 against the
I like where the bye week is, by the way. That's good.
Well, we'll get into that. Okay, at the Giants. Obviously, we don't know who the quarterback's going to be. We don't know who the quarterback's going to be. It could be Russell Wilson. It could be Jameis Winston. It could be Jackson Dart. So we don't know which one of those guys are going to be the quarterback. They do have Malik Neighbors. I know right now they do have Gabe Davis in New York, who got released by the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's in for a meeting. Their defense has gotten better. They have Abdul Carter. They have Thibodeau that is from LA. They have some other pieces. Brian Burns, who they spent a bunch of freaking money on to
that's right. Like the video. Thank you, Tay. Shout out. Press the like button. Help us out. Smash the like button.
So the Giants, it'll be interesting. They have a good defense. Again, they're going to be a little bit desperate just because the GM and the head coach are on the hot seat. So they'll be a little bit desperate when they go and play the Chargers. So that's going to be very interesting to see what happens at that point. All right, let's move on now. It is the Commanders.
4-0 going into Commanders.
The Commanders come to Los Angeles. Now, this game, again, what I was saying, Jaden Daniels is going to have 4 games under his belt. Teams are going to be seeing him. Teams are going to know exactly teams know exactly who they're gonna what he's gonna bring. They know he's athletic. They know he likes to push the ball down the field. Now the other question is, what is the offense gonna look like with Deebo Samuel? With Scary Terry McLaurin? There could be, guys, I'm just letting you know, there could be a guitar celebration at SoFi Stadium. Tay beat me to it.
Let him go. Let him go. It's like we've seen him.
So there's just a bunch of elements that could happen there. Washington's a good coach team. Dan Quinn, we all know. For the first 2 or 3 years, they play hard, and then it starts kind of unraveling after that. I saw Jaden play in high school when he played my school. He had this 6'7" receiver. Shit was crazy.
Damn.
Jay says that he saw Jaden play in high school.
Damn.
Yeah, supposedly his tape was crazy.
So let's just say they're 4-1 at this point. Benefit of the doubt. Let's just say they're 4-1.
Okay.
Or 3-2.
Now we go at Dolphins. By the way, I just have to mention this. The Chargers haven't beaten the Dolphins yet with Justin Herbert as the quarterback. They lost to him his rookie year. They lost to him 2 years ago.
I'm pretty sure they beat him, dude. No, I'm pretty sure they beat him on like a Sunday night on like a Sunday night. Don't you remember? There was
Oh,
like
yeah. My bad. 1 and 2.
touchdown
You're
that was
right.
a
You're right.
fumble.
I apologize. Yep. You're right.
no.
You're right. Yeah.
They snuck one
so,
out. They snuck one out.
Yeah.
This should be a W, 5-1.
Go ahead.
I'm worried about the throw on Samoan. No, I'm not. I'm not worried about this. I think they're going to be able to get after him. I don't think the Dolphins are that much better. I think McDaniel's going to be on the hot seat pretty soon. So no, I like our chances, especially because the Dolphins, to me, at least offensively, this is my opinion, they're more of a finesse team. So when you run up against heavy hitters inside, that creates an issue. You know what I mean? If your finesse isn't working, you can't take on the brute strength. So, I'm not worried about the Dolphins. They should be 5-1 at this point. Then they play. Are you going on to Indy now?
Yeah, let's go to Indy. Obviously,
Not
Shane
worried about
Steichen-
Indy. Yeah.
Shane Steichen is the head coach. The interesting part about Indy is that what was my thing about Indy? Is that obviously they have some playmakers on their team. They have Michael Pittman, who's going to be coming back to LA. They've done well drafting. They have some good players. The quarterback is going to be, again, is it Anthony Richardson? Like the other day, Dan, I read that Anthony Richardson went under what's it called?
Oxygen mask?
No.
Jay, I feel you on that. Sometimes I have a problem too. Damn,
he went under because he wanted to get a tattoo on his back that took like 5 or 6 hours.
Oh,
And,
anesthesia.
anesthesia. Thank you.
And
And
they
I'm
put
like,
it down. Yeah.
I'm like, really? Like, that's what you're wasting your time on? I mean, it's outside activity. I get it. But
Gone are the days where people don't take vacation because they want to have a great season, Frau.
Yeah.
They're just doing this to influence, get paid, and get things they wouldn't have gotten otherwise. So,
yeah.
I don't think there's anyone hardcore for the badge like you used to see. So,
yeah. No, yeah, I understand. And so is it going to be Danny Dimes or is it going to be
we'll see.
Anthony Richardson? So that's going to be interesting to see. I'm waiting to see because on the Minecraft, I don't know if you saw, they did put an empty box seat and it was Pat McAfee's suite. And it was empty.
My God.
So I'm wondering if Pat's going to be going to any games this year. But Shane
he said no. He said no. So
yeah, he
didn't renew his season tickets. So
yeah, that's true.
I was going to
Big Xavier.
What's up, bud? I was going to ask you, Senor V Mall, while you're in the chat. The AFCA is in North Carolina. Are you thinking about going? Let me know, my guy.
So then obviously you have other elements to this game. We'll see what happens there when it comes to the Colts. But I mean, I agree with what you're about to say. You would probably give that a win.
100%. So what are we now? 6-1?
Yeah, according to you, yeah.
I like that.
Short week Vikings coming into. See, Dan, this game is very interesting. It's JJ McCarthy, most likely.
Yeah,
I still think the doctor might go there. Senor Vivant, I think it's the first weekend in January.
Yeah, it's like January 7 to 11 or something like that. It's like a Sunday to a Wednesday, like January 7, I think. If not, it's on their Twitter. I don't know if you have Twitter, Senor Vivant.
So obviously, it's the last day. Or my bad. It's a Thursday night game, so it's going to be a short week. JJ McCarthy, is he going to be the quarterback? There's obviously a lot of time from now till then. If it is, I wrote about this, Dan. That's going to be a game where Jim Harbaugh and Jesse Minter are going to do something that obviously it would sadden anybody to do, but they're going to have to pick apart what he doesn't do well and attack it that way. So it hurts to do something like that.
There's nothing worse than that, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be sad for them to do, but they're going to have to do it. And so, yeah, but they have a tough defense with Brian Flores. I know Herbert picked that apart a couple years ago. They're still a tough defense. They're going to be a hard out. They're going to
bring pressure. They're going to bring pressure.
Some good defensive line. Yeah. Then when you look at their offense, obviously you have Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. They have some good weapons on there. So that Vikings team is going to be a tough out. But then you have a mini bye essentially, and then you play at the Titans. Cam Ward. By the way, Dan, Cam Ward is starting off in Denver. In the Mile
High, baby.
That's going to be a tough. That's why I texted you guys. I think he throws 3 picks in this game. Like it might be a little bit much. Cam Ward is a guy that, yes, he was a number one pick, but is he the number one pick?
It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't
because
mean
he was the
anything.
best player in the draft, or just because the Titans were quarterback needy? Again, I question nothing. We'll see what happens there, but
It doesn't
usually it doesn't. When a team does it because they're more needy than anything else, it usually doesn't go well. So,
all right, Senor Vivmois. We're gonna link up. I'm gonna make a new Instagram. I got hacked. Damn hackers. I'll make a new Instagram and I'll follow you later, Senor Vivmois.
So obviously, we'll see what happens when it comes to the
the Titans. I'm not
the Titans, but
I'm not
the Titans
worried.
are tough. Like, they have
Yeah.
a good defensive line. They added some more
they got some
pieces.
guys,
They have some weapons. Calvin Ridley had a good season. I forgot he got 1,000 yards last year. He had a good season for them. So I mean, again, there's a lot of things that could happen from here to there, but that's going to be a good here we go.
What?
We got one of those
That was
bots
weird.
that say come to watch NFL schedule release live on NFL on CBS.
Yeah, that was weird.
All right. Next,
Weirdos. Bunch of
the Steelers
weirdos.
come to town for Sunday Night Football, Dan.
So what are we? 7-1 at this point?
What week is it?
9? Oh no, 10.
No, you'd be shit, Dan. You
Oh,
have them at
9-1?
You have them at 9-1. No. Oh yeah. You have them at 9-1.
Let's just say 8-2 at the worst if the Chiefs.
Okay. Then Steelers come
Solid.
here. It might be the doctor. It might be
I think honestly, even if it is the doctor, I don't think they have a lot on offense to put up points.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have to worry about that defense, but it's getting older and everything else, like we talked about. Who knows if TJ Watt's in the game and he lasts that long because he gets hurt.
And not just that, the Chargers are going to remember the game last year in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
They're going to remember the game in Pittsburgh. They're going to know how tough it was, and they're going to be like, you know what? Let's screw it. Let's go at them.
Yeah.
So that's going to be
Robert D. What's up, my guy?
So that's definitely going to be an interesting game there. All right, let's go to the next one at Jaguars.
Oh, come
10 a.m.
on, dude. If we lose to Trevor Lawrence, we might as well just pack up the season. What are we now? 10-1 or 8?
No,
9-2?
11-2? No.
No.
10-2. 10-2.
Yeah, let's just say in case we give the Chiefs 10-2. Okay. That's still
just-
solid.
I don't know. I think at this point, yeah, I had them losing. No,
Like,
I had them.
I
lose,
seriously
I had
thought
them
they were
lose this. I had them lose this game because I put another trip to the East Coast. The bye week is right around the corner, and I was like, yeah, they had to. I just had them sustain that loss. I was like, and I had them on a win streak, so I was like, okay, the win streak has to be broken at some point. So I thought Jacksonville would be the perfect.
if we lose to the Jags, I'm gonna be really pissed off. No, there's no way.
Okay.
No thanks.
Okay.
No thanks.
Bye week, Dan, comes week 12.
W.
That's pretty perfect, isn't it, for them?
I like that right there, right before you hit the back end of November. That's solid. Solid.
Yeah.
That way they can rest up and get ready to go.
What Robert D says this year is
Yeah.
true. Good
Yeah.
news is most of the hard teams are at home.
Exactly.
So that should help. The only thing, some of those teams do travel well, so it's going to be like the Chargers have to be prepared for the game that happens.
The Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. It'll be fine. That's a good test.
No, I mean, like, fans should not sell their.
Oh, obviously no.
Yeah, they should not sell their
It is what it
tickets. They
is.
should let it be a Chargers home game. Don't let the Eagles fans take it over because
Well,
they
they
will
should
take
do
it
that
over.
every week. Yeah, but
Well, no, I agree. But like last year, I didn't think they had any trouble. I don't remember
Yeah.
a game where they had any trouble. I mean, they
either
had.
way.
Yeah. So
Control,
all right.
controllable win on the field. Who cares? Like it is what it is.
Oh, Xavier, I missed that. Looks like they showed the new alternative.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter and it looked really nice. It looked clean,
really?
dude. I like that. Yeah.
All right. Let's go next. Raiders coming out of the bye, Dan.
I'm not worried. Give me my boys. What's that? 11-2.
Yeah.
Okay,
all right.
11-2.
Eagles on Monday Night
Just so we
Football.
see, I'm not greedy. You know, every head must bow, and you got to give it to the champs until they get knocked off. So I'll give it to them. So it's at 11-3.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. At Chiefs.
Okay, right here again. Respect because they've done it. They're good and everything else. I'll give that to them. We're 11-4
at Cowboys.
Oh, we'll beat the Cowboys. Cowboys don't have much.
You know what I wrote? I wrote they'll either be in contention for the AFC or NFC East at this point, or they'll what's his name? Joe Milton will be the starting quarterback. I'll go with Joe Milton, and I think the Chargers beat them.
Yeah,
I that's what I think is going to end up happening. I mean, Dak has had so many injuries to this point that it's kind of inevitable in a sense to where he just can't stay healthy. So, okay. They are.
I'll get to that in a minute, Robert D. I'll tell you.
They're 11-4 at this. No,
11-4.
My bad.
Yeah.
They're 10-4. They're no. Yeah,
I'm not good at math.
Sorry, 11-4. Dan, Texans at home.
Oh, Xavier, I might try and go to the Dallas game too. You're in San Antonio. Oh, shout out, dude. You said Texans at home. This will be a revenge game. They'll get the W.
12-4. Last game at Broncos.
Look what chasing goes, but wait till he run fits chasing goes. All right, you said Broncos?
Yeah.
At Broncos?
Yeah.
What are we at? 12-4?
Yeah.
At Broncos. No, I think that's a W. I don't think we should trade with anyone except the Chiefs. I'll give that a W.
I know, Robert D. You're right.
13-5,
by that point,
12-5.
though, but I put by this
Look,
point,
if they're resting people, yeah, okay.
Well, that's what I was
fine.
going to put. The Chargers should learn out of their mistake from last year and actually rest players this time and just let them get ready for the next game, essentially. Because I mean, essentially everybody who rested their team, they ended up going through in
I
the
thought
playoffs.
they lost. Really? I thought they lost. Okay.
No, the Rams did it. The Commanders did it. So multiple teams did it. All right, guys. That is the schedule release. I have them at 11-6. Dan has them at 12-5. Dan, I tried to get one of your other compas on here, and I was like, "Hey, is there any way?" And he goes, "Dude, you know I would. You know I love your brother. And you
Chris?
obviously."
Who's that?
But I just can't jump on. But here I have an article coming out if you guys want to use it. I was like, all right, perfect. So Eric D. Williams.
Oh, my other dog.
You know what?
Yes. My dog Eric. Whoa. Hey. Let me do the Eric. Dog.
So Eric has the schedule release predictions for every team.
Yeah, no one cares about the other 31 teams. Get to mine.
Or do they? Oh, it's all it's all of them. Okay, but Eric deals with the AFC West and the NFC West.
Yeah.
Okay, Carmen has the Chiefs at 13-4.
My God.
Eric D. Williams, the Chargers have 9 home games, but 7 of them are against 2024 playoff teams, and 1 of them is against the Chiefs in Brazil. Road games for the Bolts, who will travel a league-high 37,000 miles in 2025, are against weaker opponents, including the Jags, Giants, Titans, and Cowboys. Los Angeles will be better offensively with the return of Mike Williams, along with the additions of Amarian Hampton and Najee Harris. Defensive coordinator Jesse Minter has a chance to build on one of the league's best units in his second season. Jim Harbaugh and company could accomplish something they have not done since 2009, win the AFC West. The Chargers finished 11-6 in 2024 and have not had back-to-back double-digit winning seasons since 2006, 2007. Eric has them going 11-6, Dan.
I like that. I think we disagree over some of the losses, but I like that.
We'll
I
get
think
him on
honestly,
to go over the losses.
I'm
Denver
hoping-
Broncos, Ben Arthur. The Broncos revamped their secondary, which will be a factor against the great
No one
quarterbacks in the
cares.
division, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, and beyond Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, and Jordan Love. Quarterback Bo Nix has continuity around him, plus the additions of veteran tight end Evan Ingram and second-round rookie running back R.J. Harvey in the supporting cast. But this is not the easiest third-place schedule, and teams have now have a season's worth of tape on Nix. Don't be surprised if the Broncos finish with the worse record than they did last year when they won 10 games. He has them at 9-8. Real quick, Eric D. Williams with the Las Vegas Raiders.
Boy.
With a culture building head coach who brings championship pedigree and Pete Carroll, the Raiders should be more competent and competitive. However, that will not hide talent deficiencies at linebacker, in the secondary, and along the offensive line. Las Vegas could continue to struggle to consistently score on offense when teams take away tight end Brock Bowers and load the box to contain rookie phenom Ashton Genty. And I have concerns with how the Raiders will hold up on the back end defensively. But Carroll and the Raiders will find a way to hover around 500 mark. Carroll has just had 4 losing seasons in 18 years as a head coach in the NFL, 7-10. Do you care about the NFC?
No.
What?
No.
Okay.
No. 7-10. Yeah, I don't think the Raiders and the Broncos, again, it's gonna.
I think the Broncos will be like they'll be in there. They'll be competitive.
They'll be solid. Yeah.
There's 3 teams that did not get any primetime games: the Browns, the Saints, and the Titans.
Thank God. But for me, again, the goal this year, besides winning the division, get to the divisional round, and that's how you start building up, right? So that's what you have to do this year. Challenge for the division. Make the Chiefs sweat it out. Hopefully they can lose a few games. Obviously win your games and take advantage of them. Take advantage of the seeding and everything else, but I don't know.
Jorge, congratulations. He thinks he met his wife.
Shout out.
I hope it's not something crazy.
Some crazy thing.
Minecraft schedule release video was pretty dope if you get it. Yeah, I mean.
Don't get it. Sorry, not a fan.
By the way, we never ask you guys for anything. I truly hope that you can help the Compas. We're trying to save up money to get Dan to live out his dream.
What are you talking about?
Patrick Mahomes is hosting a Sunday fun day an Airbnb.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Guess who booked? Hold on. We'll play beer pong against Mahomes, challenge him in football and golf games, eat barbecue from Mahomes' favorite spot. Dan, doesn't this look like fun?
Food probably tastes like shit. It looks like he's about to kill you or do something else that's inappropriate that I'd not like to be a part of.
Dan.
This guy really, this does not look appealing. He looks weird. I don't know. I'm not a fan.
By the way, we do have video on what would happen if Dan played football against Mahomes.
Down! Oh, 100%. Oh, yeah. I would kick his ass. Dude.
Hold on. And then Mahomes would be like, I don't want to play quarterback anymore. I'm over this. Let me play receiver in the fun game. Oh, Jackson's the brother, the painter.
Uber Goober, you have some taste, dude. Shout out to you.
Dan, he's the painter.
Oh, really? The weirdo? Oh, God.
That's Jackson Mahomes.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. No thanks. Don't tie me up, freak. Uber Goober, I like your style. You got some good taste over there.
You would do that, huh, Dan? Just boom.
Oh, I'd blast them every single chance I get. I'd blast them in the stupid beer pong. I'd say, I forgot the rules. Jump across the table and just clothesline his ass. No, thank you. I saw that and I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
If they allowed us to put a camera on you and we got the funds to do it, would you go?
Oh, yeah. And I'd ask him the whole time, hey, which one of your family members causes you the most headaches?
Okay.
I'd be like, hey, is it cool if your dad drives me somewhere so you get to go? Or
Dan would literally
I'd be such an asshole. I'd be like, I want to watch you.
Dan's like, I can't like you. I cannot like you.
Yeah, I want to watch you against Tampa Bay and against the Eagles in the Super Bowl. The good one, not the bad one.
Oh, Tampa Bay really took it to him. Dan,
Gooper, Jack, you're on fire, dude.
Was on the field the other day.
Look at this majestic beauty laser.
That's Trey Harris, Dan.
I like that. He looks big. Oh wow, I like this dots. Dog, look at that. Someone who can catch when he's open. What a fucking novelty. Wow, using his hands instead of his body. That's great.
Oh,
that is great.
Dan, the most expensive wide receiver rooms in 2025, the Cincinnati Bengals at 55.
That is it. Probably no one is even close.
The next closest Tampa Bay with 47, and then Tennessee, and then Miami.
Tennessee, Who are their receivers?
Oh, they have Calvin Ridley. They're paying him a lot of money. Dan,
but just him.
Guess who's all the way at the bottom?
We are
at 17 million. Dan, that's how much
we're
they're
building
paying
the team
receivers.
the right way.
Yeah. Who put eye drops in his drink? In Mahomes' drink, Dan?
Yeah. I'm not trying to do some weirdo stuff, but
no, remember
I put him to sleep. Oh, in Wedding Crashers?
Yeah, remember when he starts throwing up? He does that.
Oh, yeah. I'll do that. Yeah. I'll have him on the can all day and night.
What's his name? Kyle Kennard was asked about during rookie minicamp about getting to play with Khalil Mack and learn from him.
One of the greatest to do it, man. I talked to him before I got here, texted a couple times back and forth. When I got here, I saw him in the locker room when we embraced. It's cool just being in the same room as a legend.
I like that.
After the draft. Yeah. He was just like excited to have you out here, young buck. He was like, made a joke to me, like, don't celebrate too long. Time to get to work. I'm like, definitely. I'm like, Khalil Mack doesn't want me to celebrate. I'll stay in the house and go to sleep right now. But yeah, it was cool talking to him.
You go win a Super Bowl.
What was that like when you get a text from Khalil? It was kind of very crazy because it's not like he DM'd me. Like he texted my cell phone number. So I'm like, is this a fake number or something like that? But obviously it was really Khalil Mack. And it was just grateful. I'm grateful to just get a text from a guy like that.
I think Khalil's going to be huge for this kid because this kid I think is really good.
Yeah.
But
Uncle Jam. Maybe he's in shape.
Uncle Jam,
but
Uncle Jam, I have faith in Dan. I think Mahomes' wife is like pregnant and everything. Maybe he's gotten
oh, really?
No, I don't know. No, she just had him, I think. Never mind.
Oh yeah, Jay, we saw that. The craziest part was that he has a son older than his grandson or something like that, or a few months apart, and they're gonna throw touchdowns to each other. That was crazy.
I think that's gonna help having a guy like Khalil with Kennard. Kennard is a guy that I think could be a okay, well, you know exactly what I went to 2 weeks ago or whatever, and
yeah,
raving about him. Like,
good.
People are excited about him in the building, and they feel like he could be a monster. His arm length, his speed, everything. So he could literally be a playmaker for them. I understand fans wanting Jadeveon Clowney. I mean, it's just another body to add in there just in case. Yeah, and you can never have too many pass rushers.
Yeah, you just can't rely on the guy.
I definitely think that Kennard is going to be a good piece for these guys, and I could definitely see him adding a different element to this team, and potentially it could be him that takes that next step forward. Jorge, that's going to have to be answered in training camp. Right now, I can't answer it. I think Tuli's had two good years. But the question is, can he take that next step? Is he able to take that?
Is he a starter? Is he a starter over rotational?
Now with Joey there, he's gonna have. They're gonna have to. Everybody else is gonna have to step up. Bud Dupree, Tuli, Kennard, they're all gonna have to step up to make up for the absence of Joey Bosa. So I could definitely see freaking Derwin having 6 or 7 sacks next year just because of the way he kind of comes off on the edge. But there was something else. You know what? I was gonna ask you.
I think Bud's his real name. I'm not sure, dude. That's funny though.
Bud Dupree, yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. So here is Keandre Lambert Smith, Dan.
Dog. Good. Can't wait to see what he does in training camp.
What's he catching with, Dan?
His hands. Wow. What a novelty. What a crazy concept.
All right, Dan.
Absolutely amazing.
Let's 3
smash
things.
The like button.
Don't forget. And
then I feel like Alberto when you do this. 3 things, an extra 30 minutes.
Is this you? This would catch a lot of you.
No,
Chargers
they're
schedule.
liars. They're liars. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. I don't give a shit.
I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I promise. Dan, the Chiefs schedule is out. Let's see. At Chargers.
Loss.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me take okay, WL. You have one loss. All right. Let's see. Philadelphia comes to Kansas City.
Yeah, it's a loss.
They go to the Giants on Sunday Night Football.
W.
Baltimore comes to Kansas City.
I'll say because it's meaningless. Baltimore will take it.
Wow, you have them started off 1-3 at Jacksonville.
Oh, they'll win.
At Detroit comes there for Sunday Night Football.
Oof. I'll always go with MCDC. Give me MCDC.
Raiders at home.
Oh, they'll win.
Washington comes to the Commanders come to Kansas City for Monday Night Football.
I think they'll beat Washington.
Okay, you have them at 4-4. Buffalo, they go to Buffalo.
I think Buffalo win. Meaningless again.
Okay. They go to Denver.
They'll beat Denver.
5-5. They go to Indy.
They'll beat Indy.
6-5. The Dallas comes there on a short. No, they go to Dallas on a short week for Thanksgiving.
I think they'll beat Dallas.
7-5. Houston comes there Sunday Night Football.
They'll beat Houston.
8-5,
I think.
8-5. 7-5. Chargers.
What?
Do they go? They play the Chargers at home.
Well, I said the Chargers would lose there, so I'll give them the W.
8-5. Wait, no.
9-5, I think.
9-5. Sorry. Tennessee.
They'll beat Tennessee.
10-5. At Denver.
They'll beat
on a
Denver.
short week.
They'll beat Denver.
11-5. Las Vegas.
They'll beat the Raiders.
At Raiders.
They'll beat the Raiders.
Okay, so you have them at 12-5. So one
Yeah.
more win over you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they lose the Washington. Oh no, you had them losing against Washington. I think the back end of their schedule is not very tough.
No, it's not. It's front loaded. That's why it makes
crazy.
sense that would start off bad and then get hot. So, and that's usually kind of been the MO, except they've won the tight games. So that's why I think towards the first half of yeah, could you imagine? I give them 0-17, but I got the journalism shirt, so I got to be on buyer.
Jay, it's the arm that sticks to my desk, not the one that Dan has. The one that is a stand. Mine is the one that
Oh, mine's a stand. Yeah, his is a desk. Clamps. Yeah, I think that's a fair and probably pretty accurate.
Dan, journalism.
That's what I do here. That's why I'm unbiased. I keep telling you I'm unbiased.
What about
Okay?
Roberto?
No, he's biased. He loves his Chiefs and his Rams and everything else. So
Okay, last thing, and then I will get you out of here.
okay, time for dinner.
Guess what? I heard a rumor. I ain't one for rumors, but I heard a rumor. Primetime is going primetime on Netflix in 2026. Oh, now give me my theme music.
What is this?
I don't know.
Didn't say what it
I
was.
guess it's a reality show.
But is it him coaching? Because if it's just him with his life, I don't care.
Oh
that's
my
funny.
God, Jorge,
That's
you're
funny.
terrible.
Dude, they showed that on the All In or whatever for the Amazon Prime. It's so nasty to look at. It's so weird, dude.
It will explore his journey from a two-sport athlete to a coach and media figure.
I don't know.
It will dive into his relationship with his father, his attempts at suicide, and near-death health scares, according to NFL rumors. On that.
Suicide. How could Coach Prime kill himself? That's the only thing he loves more than anybody else, himself.
Yeah, it's about his life, I guess.
I guess. I mean, we'll see. Maybe I'll watch it. We'll see. They usually do pretty good documentaries. So,
all right. So I have them at 11-6. You had them at 12-5. So
they
it'd
might
be a
be tied.
clash. Chargers
Might be
and
tied.
Chiefs
Might be
would
tied.
be tied.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, I wonder what the tiebreaker is.
Division record, and I think
no, conference record.
no, it's division record first, and then
Well, yeah,
conference.
obviously, yeah.
And I think the way you had them divvied up is they lose the same amount of games in the division.
Division, yeah. So it'd be conference.
So it'd be conference, and the way you kind of had it set up
Might be the
was-
same. Might be the same.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
So I wonder what happens there.
But remember, Eric said it on here. He thinks this is the year. So
they take that big step forward. I hope. Yeah,
that would help you, Dan. That'd be
100%. You got to get to the divisional. If you don't get to the divisional, it's a wasted year. 100%. It's not good enough to just get a wild card spot and lose in the first round anymore. The bar has to move up.
I feel like you're feeling nicey.
Oh, nah.
All right.
I'm kind of hungry, so I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, no. Appreciate you guys so much. Everybody who jumped on here, you guys are the best. Guys, Jorge, you missed out, man. I forgot to tell you. You know who was here earlier, Jorge? Jeff Miller.
Shout out.
Jeff Miller jumped on. He
Shout out.
watched the Chargers video schedule with us. So make sure you guys go back and check that out. Thank you to Jeff.
Uber.
Senor Vive-moi. Make sure you guys pound the like button.
Smash it.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I tried to get some people on, but the schedule release is really crazy.
Yeah.
So,
It just shows you how ridiculous this is that you guys have to cover that. It's a joke.
everybody was busy. So I just told everybody, don't worry about it. They definitely said that they will. I think Eric said he'll come on pretty soon because he wants to go game by game with Dan and hear what Dan
Dog.
So we'll do that. Guys, on Tuesday, next Tuesday, Herbert will go through his Chargers schedule prediction. I'll make him go through it on the 4 Compas, so make sure you guys are there because we all know what's going to happen if Gilbert goes the wrong way and Dan is not happy about it. So chasing ghosts, no. Jeff is Jeff bowed out of the journalism game.
Yeah, he retired. I was about to say, why
retired.
are you? What are you?
I'm trying to catch my.
Oh,
sorry,
he's retired. He's retired.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. Great career. One of the best to ever do it. Best there was. Best there is. Best there ever will be, baby.
Jorge, I meant if Gilbert chooses a losing record for the Chargers and he chooses a winning one for the Chiefs. So that's what I meant. So yeah, Jorge, he did last year. So
yep.
That's why he hasn't been on the beat. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. We will be back pretty soon. As soon as more stuff gets going for the Chargers, we will be out there doing all that. So, and we have some fun surprise, guys. We may have an interview lined up pretty soon. So make sure you guys are attentive. Make sure you hit the notification button. It's going to be fun. If it's the person that we think it is, it's going to be fun. And hopefully you guys will stay tuned because we got some cool stuff coming up from now up until the start of training camp. So make sure you guys hit that notification button, hit the like button. Again, thank you guys so much. Dan, why don't you get us out of here?
Be a compa, tell a compa, have a great weekend. Get through the rest